Where do you want me to go?
Come on in here and have a seat.
Okay.
I'll be right with you, okay?
Okay. In Auschwitz, we were used in two types of experiments. We would be placed naked in a room, 6 to 8 hours. They would compare the size of my eye to my twin sister and then compare it to charts, the shape of the eye, the color of the eye, for hours and hours. They would compare the size of the skull, and they had these very heavy and cold instruments that they would press against my skull.
Can you read any of these?
There is nothing on the screen. There is only the screen is disappeared.
But do you see a white light straight ahead?
Very little light. Oh, I need some aspirin. Too much tightness in my chest.
Shall I get you some water? Let me get you a glass.
I thought that the whole world was a concentration camp. And I concentrated on one single thing, how to survive one more day. How to survive one more experiment. How not to get sick.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
But you see a white light straight ahead?
We would be taken to the blood lab where they would tie both of my arms to restrict the blood flow. After a visit to this lab, I was injected with something that made me very ill. So I was taken to the hospital, which is close to crematorium number 3 and 4. I was placed in a barrack that was filled with the living dead. Mengele came in with 4 other doctors, looked at my fever chart and said, 2 Wochen to live. She has only 2 weeks to live. I refused to die. I made a silent pledge that I will do anything within my power to prove him wrong, to survive, to be reunited with Miriam. For the following 2 weeks, I was between life and death. And I remember waking up on the barrack floor, crawling, because I found out that there was a faucet with water at the other end of the barrack. And as I was crawling, fading in and out of consciousness, I would keep telling myself, I must survive. I must survive. Would I have died, Miriam would have been taken immediately to Mengele's lab, killed with a phenol injection to the heart, and then Mengele would have done the comparative autopsies. Again, I triumphed.